Hi students, welcome to DSR Maths. In the last video, we started functions, right? In that definition of the function and graphical representation and some mappings also, one mapping and many to one also we completed. Now, here see one problem. Today we will discuss some problems on one and many to one. After that, we will start the onto function, into function, and bijective function. Now here one function they given. This function is one or many to one asking. So for that, what is the condition? If f of x1 equal to f of x2, then x1 equal to x2, then f is 1. Right? Now for that, you take the function f of x1 equal to f of x2. That implies x1 minus 2 by x1 minus 3. So function is defined like this, and f of x equal to x minus 2 by x minus 3. That is equal to x2 minus 2 by x2 minus 3. Do the cross multiplication. x1 x2 minus 3x1, multiply these two, minus 3x1 minus 2x2 plus 6. x1 x2 minus 3x1 minus 2x2 plus 6 equal to x1 x2 minus 2x1 minus 3x2 plus 6 equal to, now here these two get cancelled, right? This one bring this side, minus 3x1 plus 2x1. Here 6 also get cancelled. This one bring that side, minus 3x2 plus 2x2. And here minus x1, here minus x2. That implies x1 equal to x2. So whenever f of x1 equal to f of x2, x1 equal to x2 got when f is mapping from r minus 3 to r minus 1. So that's why therefore given function f of x is what? 1 function. Like this we have to verify given function is check the nature of the function 1 or many to one function. So for this also what we have to take? First we have to take f of x1 equal to f of x2. Then x1 equal to x2 if you get, then function is continuous, where x1 comma x2 belongs to domain of the function. Now for that, first I will construct this one like this: x square minus x plus 1 divided by x square plus x1. For easily simplification, so I will write it as x square. Here x square plus 1 is there, no numerator also I will write x square plus x plus 1 minus 2x divided by x square plus x plus 1. Can you write? So plus x minus 2x is minus x only. Again it can be written as, so this one by this one means 1 minus 2x by x square plus x plus 1. Now take f of x1 equal to f of x2. That implies 1 minus 2x1 divided by x1 square plus x1 plus 1 equal to 1 minus 2x2 by x2 square plus x2 plus 1. So both the sides, this one get cancelled and you can remove minus also and 2 also. So what is remaining? That implies multiply x1 x2 square plus x1 x2 plus x1, that is equal to x1 square x2 plus x1 x2 plus x2. Now here these two get cancelled, right? Now for the remaining x1 x2 square plus x1 minus, bring this side, x1 square x2 minus x2 equal to 0. From these two, x1 x2 common, x2 minus x1 remaining, plus x1 minus x2 equal to 0. So from these two again x1 minus x2 if you take common, what is remaining? x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1 you take common. Here if you take x2 minus x1 common, so here what is remaining? x1 x2, here minus 1 equal to 0. So x1 equal to x2 or x1 x2 equal to 1. So there are two equations. Now take this one. Here clearly it is x1 equal to x2. So this one, observe this one. x1 equal to what? 1 by x2 can you write? Means if x1 equal to suppose 2 if you take x2 equal to what will get 1 by 2, right? Now here f of x1 if you substitute, so our given function is f of x, that is equal to x square minus x plus 1 by x square plus x plus 1. So replace f of this x by 2, 4 minus 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3 by 7. And f of 1 by 2 you substitute, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. Take the LCM, 1 minus 2 plus 1 plus 4 divided by 1 plus 2 plus 4. Again here also 5 minus 2, 3 by 7. Means, so f of 1 by 2 equal to f of 2 equal to 3 by 4. Means 1 by 2 here 2 gives same image. So that's why clearly it is what? Many to one function. Many to one function, right? Means whenever f of x1 minus f of x2 equal to x1 minus x2 into g of this is the expression in terms of x1 and x2 is there. So this g of x1 comma x2 equal to 0 gives a solution which is not belongs to this solution, means other than this solution. So this gives a solution other than this one, and that solution is belongs to domain of the function. Definitely that function is what? Many to one function. That only know. So this solution is other than this one. So x here x1 not equal to x2, but f of x1 is same. So that's why it is many to one function, right? Here also you take f of x1 equal to f of x2. So x1 cube plus x1 plus 1 equal to x2 cube plus x2 plus 1. These two get cancelled. x1 cube minus x2 cube plus x1 minus x2 equal to 0. That implies x1 minus x2 into x1 square plus x1 x2 plus x2 square plus x1 minus x2 equal to 0. Take x1 minus x2 comma. So what is remaining? x1 square plus x1 x2 plus x2 square plus 1 equal to 0. Now here x1 equal to x2 or x1 square plus x1 x2 plus x2 square plus 1 equal to 0. So this is also like a previous problem. F of x1 minus x2 equal to x1 minus x2 into g of x1 x2. If this g of x1 x2 equal to 0 gives a solution which is other than x1 equal to, means other than this solution, and belongs to domain of the function, then we can say it is many to one function, otherwise one function, right? Now for that you take this one, x1 square plus x2 into x1 plus x2 square plus 1 equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation in terms of x1. x1 square ax square plus bx plus c form. So find out x1 equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square, x2 square minus 4a is 1 C is x2 square plus 1 divided by 2x1. x1 is here 2a. A is 1. That is equal to minus x2 plus or minus root of here x2 square minus 4x2 square minus 4 divided by 2. That is equal to minus x2 plus or minus root of minus 3x2 square minus 4 divided by 2. Now once you observe, it is not belongs to real number, means I into something you will get. So that's why it is does not belongs to real number, means does not belongs to domain of the given function. So that's why definitely we have to consider this one only. So f is what? 1 1. So like this we have to do this type of problems. Okay. See the next function, onto function, or it is also called as surjective function, right? Now what is the definition of this one? A function f a to b, means a function which is mapping from a to b is said to be the onto function or surjective if every element of B has at least one pre-image in A. Every element of B has what? At least one pre-image in A. Means if you take this as A and this as B, A mapping from F is mapping from A to B. Here 1, 2, 3 you take, here A, B, C you take. So like this mapping is there. So every element of B having at least one pre-image in A or not. For this one also pre-image is there, for this one also pre-image, for this one also pre-image is there. So but every element of B has at least one pre-image in A. So this is called, means nothing but simply you can say if codomain equal to range, then that function is called what? Onto function. Codomain equal to range. What is the codomain? Codomain of this function is A, B, C. What about the range? Range also A, B, G. If codomain equal to range, then that function is called what? Onto function. Otherwise, every element of B has at least one pre-image in A. Right? Now take one more example. Suppose if you take like this, here 1, 2, 3 is there, here A is there. This is also 1, 1 function. And take one more example. 1, 2, 3. Here 2 A, B. This is also onto function only, because here codomain is AB and range also AB only. Means if codomain equal to range, then that function is called what? Onto function. And here only one more function we will discuss, that is into function. Means a function which is not onto is called what? Into function. Otherwise a function f a to b is said to be the into function. A function a to b is said to be the into function if no or at least one element of B has no pre-image in A. At least one element of B has what? No pre-image. Otherwise, if codomain not equal to range, then it is what? Into function. A function which is not onto is called what? Into function only. Means 1, 2, 3 is there. Here A, B, C is there. Like this is there. Here this is A and this is B, and function is mapping from what? A to B. What is the codomain? Codomain is A, B, C. And what is the range? A, B only. Here codomain equal to A, B, C. Now what about the range? Range equal to A, B only. Means codomain not equal to range. Then it is what? Into function. Otherwise, see here, observe this definition. At least one element of B has no pre-image So for one element there is no preimage, right? Next, take one more example like this. This has 1, 2, 3, and here A, B, C, and like this. This is also into function. So here codomain is ABC only, range is only A. Means here there are two elements which are not having what preimage in A. Means at least one. Means here two are there. So that's why. To determine the given function is onto or into function. So for that, what is the definition of the onto function? Every element of B has at least one preimage in A, right? Means that is nothing but for all y belongs to B, there exists an element x belongs to A such that f of x equal to y. So this is most important. Means if it is here x is there, here y is there. So for all y belongs to B, there exists an element x belongs to A such that what f of x equal to y. Understood? Then we can say function is what? Onto function. It is not satisfying this condition, that function is called what? Into function. For example, you take f is mapping from a real number to real number, and that is defined as x minus 100, right? Now it is one function or onto function, onto function or into function we have to identify. So for that, what we have to take, what is our condition? For all y belongs to B, there exists an element x belongs to A such that f of x equal to y we have to get. Now take, let this is this function f of x equal to y, that is equal to x minus 100. Now x equal to what? Y plus 100. So for all y belongs to real number, there exists x belongs to real number or not. That one we have to observe. So inner meaning, identify the inner meaning of this one. For all y belongs to B means in place of y, any real number you take. X also belongs to real number or not? Yes, sir. So any real number you take, x also real number, such that f of x, that implies f of x means x is here y plus 100 equal to, substitute replace in this one, f of x equal to what? This one. Now that is y plus 100 minus 100, that is equal to y. So f of x equal to y. Satisfied or not? So for example, same problem if you take, if f is mapping from natural number to integer, and the same function I will take f of x equal to x minus 100. So here also for all y belongs to B, there exists an element x belongs to A such that f of x equal to y or not, we have to check. If it is satisfied, so then it is what? Onto function. Suppose if you take like this, so let here y equal to x minus 100. So x equal to y plus 100. So for all y belongs to what? Integers. For all y belongs to integers, there exists x belongs to natural number. Once you see, for all y belongs to integer, means y equal to, I will take minus 101 I will take. Because it is belongs to integer only or not. Now x equal to, if you take, substitute here, minus 101 plus 100, that is equal to minus 1. Is it belongs to natural number? No. So that's why it is does not belongs to, not satisfying this condition. So that's why it is not onto function. It is what? Into function. Means a function which is not onto, it is called as what? Into function. Like this we will do. Means take the function, suppose f of x equal to x square plus 2x plus 3. If you write it as f of x equal to x square plus 2x plus 1 plus b plus 1. So it can be written as x plus 1 whole square plus b plus 1. So can you write it is greater than or equal to what? B plus 1. So what is the range of this function? Closed interval b plus 1 to what? Infinity. But already given function is what? Onto function. If a function is onto function, codomain equal to what? Range. So what is the range here? Closed interval 2 to infinity. And here What is the range? B plus 1 to infinity. So can you write this as B plus 1 to 2 and B equal to 1 onto or into function. For that, you take the function f of x equal to x cube plus 2. So what is our condition? For all y belongs to B, there exists an element x belongs to A such that f of x equal to y. This is important condition. So this one, if you means this function satisfy this condition, it is onto function. Otherwise, into function. For that, let y equal to this one. Now x cube equal to y minus 2. Right? Now that implies x equal to y minus 2 whole to the power of 1 by 3. So here for all y belongs to real number, there exists x belongs to real number or not. You take in place of y any real number, x also real number, such that f of x, that is equal to f of x is y minus 2 whole to the power of 1 by 3. That is equal to, replace here x by y minus 2 whole to the power of 1 by 3. Now y minus 2 whole to the power of 1 by 3 whole cube plus 2. These two get cancelled. Y minus 2 plus 2, that is equal to y. F of x equal to y. So for all y belongs to real number, there exists x belongs to real number such that f of x equal to y. So therefore, clearly given function is what? Onto function, right? Here also let y equal to 3x plus 2 and 3x equal to y minus 2. That implies x equal to y minus 2 by 3. Same condition we have to observe. For all y belongs to B, there exists an element x belongs to A such that f of x equal to y. So here for all y belongs to integer, there exists x belongs to integer. Is x belongs to integer for all y belongs to integer? Once you check any one value take, suppose if you take let y equal to minus 2. So that implies x equal to minus 2 by 3, that is equal to minus 4 by 3. Is it belongs to integer? No. So for all y belongs to integer, there is no integer for what? X. So that's why this f is not onto function. We have to show this function is into. Simple thing. What we have to take? Take the given function f of x equal to x square plus 4x plus 5. This can be written as f of x equal to x square plus 4x plus 4 plus 1. So this can be written as again x plus 2 whole square plus 1. Can you write this is greater than or equal to 1? Now what is the range of this function? Close interval 1 to infinity. Now but given codomain is what? Real number. Is these two are same? No. So therefore codomain not equal to range. If codomain not equal to range, so therefore definitely function is what? Into function. Means this function is not onto function. Like this we have to identify or we have to check or we have to determine given function is onto function or see the number of onto functions. How to find the number of onto functions? Before to that should know about the inclusion and exclusion principle. In sets we discussed this one, and in permutation, combination and probability also we used these formulas. So we know that n of A union B means n of, what is the description of A union B? At least one of A comma B equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. N of A union B equal to n of at least one of A comma B. So here adding these two, subtracting this one, because this has A set and this has B set, A and B. This is the important one. Listen carefully. So A union B, if you take n of A means once intersection we are considering, and n of B means again intersection getting, but only once we have to consider, so that's why once we have to subtract. If you take n of A here in this one also intersection is there, n of b in this one also intersection is there, so that's why once we are subtracting, right? Next, if you take n of a union b union c, n of at least one of a comma b comma c, that is equal to n of a plus n of b plus n of c minus n of a intersection b minus n of a intersection c minus n of b intersection c plus n of a intersection b intersection c. So why you are subtracting these one and why you are adding this one? So observe this one. This has a, this has b, and this has c, right? Now n of a, if you take here, once we are considering this one also intersection, n of b means second time also we are considering this one, and n of c means this one also we are considering once, and this one also we are considering, means once you see n of a means this intersection a intersection b once, and n of b, so two times. N of b mean again here also n of a means these two intersection once getting, and n of b means these two intersection two times getting, and this one also n of c means this intersection and this intersection and this intersection two times we are considering. So that's why once we have to subtract. So that's why we are subtracting a intersection b, b intersection c, and c intersection e. But why you are adding a intersection b intersection c? Because here once you observe, if you take n of a, once we are considering this one, and n of b also we are considering this one, and n of c also we are considering, means three times we are considering this one. And if you subtract a intersection b, once we are subtracting, and a intersection c, second time we are subtracting, b intersection c, third time we are subtracting, means three times we are considering, three times we are subtracting. So that's why once we have to add. So that is the reason behind subtracting and adding. Okay, no? Next, similarly, if you take n of a1 union a2 union a3 etc., an can be written as sigma a1 minus sigma a1 intersection a2 plus sigma a1 intersection a2 intersection a3 minus etc., like this will take, means sum of the a1 and minus plus alternately like this here, these three plus, because here three element means three sets are there, adding, and these three subtracting, and again adding, means plus minus we will consider like this. This is the generalization formula. Now come to onto functions. Once you observe, if you take number of functions from a to b, a set which contains n of a equal to m elements, n of b equal to n elements is equal to what? N power m. Means in this one, onto functions also there and into functions also there. But our requirement is what here? Onto functions only. Means onto functions, number of onto functions can be written as total number of functions minus into functions, right? So total number of functions which are defined from a to b equal to n power m. In this one, onto functions also there and into functions are also there. But here we have to find onto functions. So that's why total number of functions minus what? Into functions. And now how to find here into function? First we have to find into functions. Then if you substitute in this one, then you will get what? Onto functions. For that one, you come to definition of the into function. What is the definition of the into function? At least one element of B has no pre-image in A. So here at least word is there, no? So that's why we are using inclusion and exclusion principle, right? So by that one now we are finding the into functions. So at least one element in B has no pre-image in A. Means nothing but, suppose if you consider this as A and this as B, here x1, x2, etc. xm I will take. Here y1, y2, etc. yn. Here m is greater than or equal to n. If you take, then only onto functions exist. Means number of elements in A greater than or equal to number of elements in B. Then onto functions exist. Suppose n of A less than n of B, how to get? Once if you take here n of A less than n of B, suppose if you take, here it has A, B and here it has 1, 2, 3. If you take the mapping like this, is it onto function? No. So that's why it is not onto function. So that's why whenever onto functions we are taking, definitely we have to consider what? N of A greater than or equal to N of B only. Okay, for the onto functions, not for the into function, right? And now here x1, x2, etc. xm, here y1, y2, etc. yn. And now here in this one, so here at least one element in what? B has no pre-image in A, we are going to identify. So for that, here at least one word is there, no? So that's why number of elements in this one, B1, inclusion and exclusion principle, if you take B1, B2, union B3, union etc., union Bn can be written as sigma B1 minus sigma B1 intersection B2 plus sigma B1 intersection B2 intersection B3 minus etc. Means at least one element B has no pre-image in A means, so at least one of pre-images means for this one only or not, means n of B1 union B2 union B3 etc. union Bn equal to sigma B1, means alternately by using the what inclusion and exclusion principle, plus minus like this we will take. Okay, no? So how to take the final answer? By some examples I will explain. First you take n of A equal to 3 elements, n of B equal to 2 elements. So number of into functions we are finding. Number of into functions. What are the possible into functions? This has A, 1, 2, 3, and this has B, A and B, right? Into function means at least one element in B. For at least one element B, there is no pre-image in A, right? Means if you take like this, it is into function only or not? Now 1 here. Next 1, 2, 3. This has A and B, here A and B. Like this you take. It is also into function only or not? 2. Means whenever n of A contains 3 elements, n of B contains 2 elements, number of into functions are what? 2. Means this is 1 and this is 1. Means number of onto functions equal to total number of functions minus what? Into functions. So what is the total number of functions? A set which contains 3 elements and B contains 2 elements. 2 to the power of 3 minus 2 equal to 6. So a set which contains A contains 3 and B contains 2 elements. Number of into functions are what? 2. So number of onto functions equal to what? Total number of functions minus into functions. That is equal to total number of functions n of B minus to the power of n of A. Means 2 to the power of 3 minus 2 equal to what? 6. Suppose here if you take 4 and if you take here 3. Here also what we will get? So previous one also, if you take suppose n of a equal to 3, n of b equal to 2, one more method I will give. So by the verbal description, we take a number of into functions are what? 2. Listen carefully. So how we are getting by the inclusion and exclusion principle? Once you observe, here it has a 1, 2, 3 and it has a and b. Right. Means into functions, how to identify the into functions means at least one element of B has no pre-image in A, right? Means I am considering one element in B for which there is no pre-image in A, right? Now for this one I am considering for B there is no pre-image in A, right? Means out of two elements we are selecting one element for which there is no pre-image in A. Means how to select out of two elements one element? 2C1, right? And for the remaining elements in A, how to take the images from B? So for this one, how many chances are there? Images 1. For this one also 1. For this one also 1. Means 1 into 1 into 1. So that's why. So that is equal to 2C1 into 1 to the power of 3. That is equal to 2. So that's why 2 into functions are there. A set A which contains 3 elements, B which contains what? 2 elements. So that's why 2 into functions you got. Same concept if you apply here. Here if you take 1, 2, 3, 4 and here also A, B, C. This has A, this has B. Right? And now, so what is the definition of the into function? We are identifying whenever n of A equal to 4, n of B equal to 3, number of into functions. If you get the into functions, then onto functions equal to what? Total number of functions minus into functions. So what is the definition of the into function? At least one element of B has no pre-image in A. So for that, I will take for element in B, there is no pre-image in A, one element. So that's why first we have to consider out of 3 elements, select one element. So how to select? That is 3C1. So for the remaining elements in A, how to take images from B? So for 1, 2 images are there. For 2, 2 images are there. For 3, 2 images are there. Same concept. So where we applied finding the number of functions means for 1, 2 options are there. Means 2 choices are there to take images. Means for this one also 2, for this one also 2, for this one also 2, for this one also 2. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That is equal to 3C1 into what? 2 to the power of 4. Right. Next, suppose if you consider for 2 elements in B, there is no pre-image in A, because for this one also there is no pre-image, and only that these elements associate to A, even though it is what? Into function only or not. Means there is a chance is there for the 2 elements in B, there is no pre-image in A. So how to select out of 3 elements? Select out of 3 elements, select the 2 elements. Means 3C2. Now remaining elements, for the remaining elements in A, how to take images from B? For this one, 1 image chance is there. For this one, 1. For this one, 1. For this one, 1. Means 1 to the power of 4. That is equal to 3 into 16 minus 3C1 means 3. 48 minus 3. That is equal to what? 45 into functions are there. Into functions. Now, onto functions. Total number of functions minus into functions. Onto functions equal to what? Onto functions equal to total number of functions minus into functions. That is equal to total number of functions is are what? 3 to the power of 4 minus into functions 45. So 81 minus 45. That is equal to what? 36. Right? Now like this we have to find what number of onto functions. So how to generalize this one? Means similarly, suppose a set which contains m elements x1, x2, x3, etc., xm, and a set which contains n elements y1, y2, y3, etc. yn. Here already we taken m is always greater than or equal to n. If it is less than 1 means less than n means onto functions does not exist. Like this, what it has, suppose m less than n. Here a is there, here b is there. So this elements 1, 2, 3. So if you take like this, it is not a onto function. So that's why. So definitely m greater than or equal to n means number of elements in A greater than or equal to number of elements in B. This is the condition for onto functions. Now here same concept if you apply. So consider one element in B which for which there is no pre-image in A. So only one element. So remaining elements are what? N minus 1. So for the remaining elements in A, so how to take images from B? So for this one, N minus 1 images chances are there. And x2 also N minus 1. For x3 also N minus 1. Means out of these N elements, first you consider, you select one element. So NC1. So for the remaining elements in A, how to take the images from A? So from B. So for this one also N minus 1 images chances there. X2 also same as previous one. Means N minus 1. For this one N minus 1. For this one N minus 1. For this one N minus 1. N minus 1 into N minus 1 into N minus 1. Means N minus 1 whole to the power of M. Next minus means inclusion and exclusion principle we are following. Suppose here two elements in B, for two elements in B there is no image in A if you take, so remaining elements are what? In B, N minus 2. So in remaining elements in A, so how to take images from, for the remaining elements in A, how to take images from B? So for this one, how many chances are there? N minus 2 images chances. For this one also N minus 2. So that's why first you select out of these N elements, 2 select. So how to take NC2? So for this one N minus 2, for this one N minus 2 images, for this one also means we have to map or not x1 to this one. So N minus 2 whole power M. Next, suppose if you take 3 more elements in B. So for 3 elements in B, there is no pre-image in A, even though, so it is into function only or not. That means we have to take images of x1 from B, x2 from what? B only. Means remaining elements are what in B? N minus 3. So for this one, how many images chances are there? N minus 3. For this one also N minus 3. Means plus NC3 N minus 3 whole power M only. Means for this one also N minus 2, N minus 2, N minus 2. How many times? M times. So that's why N minus 3 whole power M. So minus etc. Once again listen here. For if you take suppose in B, for one element there is no pre-image in A. So how to select that one element from B? Out of N elements, one element. Remaining elements are what? N minus 1. So for this N minus 1, so x1 for remaining elements in A, for x1 N minus 1 images chance, x2 also N minus 1, x3 also N minus 1. So that's why M times N minus 1 whole to the power of M. Next minus, for 2 elements in B, there is no pre-image in A, right? So remaining elements are what? N minus 2. So for each elements in A, there is N minus 2 images chances are there. So that's why N minus 2 whole power M. Like this one also, right? Now that is equal to N minus 1 whole power N minus 1. This is what? Finding the number of into functions. Into functions. Now finally, number of onto functions equal to what? Total number of functions means N power M minus into functions means minus NC1 N minus 1 whole power M. Next minus NC2 N minus 2 whole power M minus plus NC3 N minus 3 whole power M minus etc. That is equal to N power M. So here I will write. So finally number of onto functions from A to B equal to total number of functions minus into functions, that is equal to total number of functions n power m minus into functions nc1 n minus 1 whole power m minus nc2 n minus 2 whole power m. So here minus, if you multiply minus or minus plus, again here minus nc3 n minus 3 whole power m plus etc. Up to we have to consider nc n minus 1. So last term, okay now. So this is about the number of onto functions n power m minus nc1 plus minus, alternately we will take. Same concept we applied in permutation combination whenever they given n colored boxes and n colored balls and r different boxes. Inserting these n colored box into these distinct boxes, same concept we applied when what empty boxes are allowed. Next, so next one is and last one is bijective function. A function which is both 1 1 and onto, then that function is called what? Bijective function. Suppose if f is bijective, then number of elements in A equal to what? Number of elements in B, right? And the number of bijective functions, from A to B is nothing but what? Number of injective functions, that is also number of surjective functions, means onto functions, that is nothing but what? N factorial only, because n of A equal to n of B. So once again is a bijective function, a function which is 1 1 and onto, then that function is called what? Bijective function. If a function is bijective function, then n of A equal to definitely what? N of B. That's why number of bijective functions from A to B equal to what? N factorial. Okay, no? Right. So this is about the mappings of different types of functions. Means nothing but, so 1 1 function, onto function, many to one function, into function, and bijective function. Okay, no? So in next class, so one more topic we will discuss. Okay, no? Okay, thank you very much. And our channel name is DSR Maths, IIT and JEE. So don't forget to subscribe our channel. Okay, no? Okay, thank you.